Hey everybody, and welcome to Black Ribbon Stitch Studio. My name is Denise, and I want to thank all of you for tuning in. And oh my gosh, guys, thank you so much for your support. You guys are amazing. Today is Friday, and I probably won't be uploading this video until Saturday. So let's just suffice it to say that I'm taking a deserved and needed, necessary break from CNN. Okay? Now, I wanted to let you guys know what I've been up to these past couple of weeks. On Tuesday, I went to the doctor. That was scary enough. You know, I don't want to go anywhere. Well, I do, but I don't. So I think you know where I'm going with that. So, but it's been a while. It's overdue. I needed to go. I needed to have a checkup. So I went. And I got a flu shot and a pneumonia shot. And trust me when I tell you that I don't think this is the venue for, you know, the debate about the shots. But it did leave me feeling a bit cranky and achy and so forth, you know, for the past couple of days. So if I seem a little cranky today, please forgive me, guys. I feel fine. I feel absolutely fine right now, but you know, it's there. So we continued and completed our Halloween movie marathon. And I must say that on November 1st, which, by the way, happy November, by November 1st, we were all kind of looking at each other like, wow, we're not watching a movie tonight. So what are we supposed to do with ourselves? So that was funny. And we sort of, we considered ourselves dressing up as pajama Barbies. And if I can remember and get it together, I'll insert a few photos at the end of this video of the shenanigans that went on Halloween around here. But I will tell you that of all of the movies that we watched in the month of October, we tried to save the best for last for actually, you know, to actually watch on Halloween. And I must say that I was really, really waiting to watch this movie, and it just did not disappoint at all. And it was The Invisible Man with Elizabeth Moss. Guys, that movie was so good. You've got to take a look at that movie. It was fantastic. Now, I wanted to just mention here that I've been watching Anna of Stitch Roadies. She also, that's her YouTube channel, and she also has a Quilt Roadies channel, which I have not yet watched, but I do watch her a lot on her Stitch Roadies channel. And she said something to me that I thought, listen how I'm saying to me. She said something on her channel that I thought I would like to pass along to you guys. And that is that we have to prepare ourselves for the upcoming holidays, even if we never manage to achieve that Norman Rockwell moment. We have to prepare ourselves, guys. It's just not going to be normal. And so we have to do whatever it is we have to do to get our heads wrapped around that, because I just want all of you to be safe. Now, I also met a friend on Instagram. I don't know if any of you have ever actually met a person on Instagram and you're like, oh my God, this is my BFF. Well, I've been following Deb at Stitches of Heritage on Instagram for a while. And Deb is a knitter. And when she started posting cross stitch, I was amazed. And she posts the most beautiful Afrocentric cross stitch pieces that I've ever seen. I never even knew some of these existed. And through her, I met Stitching in Color on Instagram. And I believe her name is Myasia. And Myasia is currently working on stitching a self-portrait, the likes of which I have never seen before. It is absolutely beautiful. She has given me her permission to go ahead and share it with you guys when she's done. And I can't wait to share it with you. You are going to be amazed. And I will leave both of those Instagram links down below in the description box. Now, I also want to know if you guys have heard of this challenge that's going around. I'm going to call it a challenge because I don't know what else to really call it. But it's No New Starts 2021. Really? Really, guys? And I know that a lot of floss tubers are joining in this challenge. And a lot of floss tubers are starting a lot of new things now in preparation for No New Starts 2021. Let me just tell you my stance on that. I am not ready for that type of negativity in my life. No new starts? Nope. That's not going to happen. At least not in 2021. Not for me. That's not going to happen. So, you guys are here for the stitching. Enough of me rambling on about my little shenanigans in life. So we're going to go ahead and get started with that. And today I have a new start. Yay! You're going to love it. You're going to love it. I have a couple of whips. I have some haul. And I'm going to be announcing the winner of the Viewer's Choice 2,500 subscriber giveaway later on in this video. So I want to, before we get into the stitching, I want to thank you guys for your comments and your questions. And I must say that I was having a particularly down day one day within this past couple of weeks. And I got a notification that there was a comment on my last video from Dawn F. Because of the mood that I was in, I don't know why, but I kind of automatically thought it was something negative. Guys, I read Dawn's comments, and it was the most beautiful thing that anyone has said to me in a really long time. And it brought me to tears. It brought me to tears. It was pretty long, so I'm not going to say what it is here. And I didn't get Dawn's permission. Dawn, thank you so much. You have no idea how much you made my day. You made my day. I want to thank you so much for that. And if you're interested in what Dawn had to say, you can simply go back to my last video and look for Dawn F's comment, and you can see it there. I also, for the Viewer's Choice giveaway, I asked you guys to tell me your favorite Etsy shop. And I want you to know that I actually looked at each Etsy shop that you guys told me about, and I added them to my favorites. And so I want to thank you for that opportunity, because now I've got lots of new places to shop from that I didn't even know about. So thank you for that, and thank you for participating. A lot of you also gave me some great encouragement about the French knots. If you remember in the last video, I showed you my alphabet ornament, which was A for Angel, and she's supposed to have French knots for her eyes. And I did try. I tried and tried and tried, and I couldn't do it. And I think that someone commented, and I actually agree with the comment, that I may have had such a tough time with it because of the fact that I'm stitching it on plastic canvas. I truly do believe that that is correct. But I want to show you that it was not charted for plastic canvas at all. In fact, it was charted to be a banner. And so I believe it was stitched on, I don't know, it's saying 11 count Ada, but I'm not sure if I have that right. But this is how it was charted, guys. Let me show you this. I hope you can see it. Which I think is really cute. I like that banner, but I just didn't and don't have any desire to, you know, make a alphabet banner. But that kind of does explain to me a lot about why doing the French knots on that was just going to be impossible. And I know that when I look through the chart, there are not a lot of French knots to be done. So I'm just really not going to worry about it, at least for this project. Because I just don't think it's going to work on perforated plastic. I just don't think that's going to happen. So, let's get on with the stitching. Oh my gosh, I'm excited because, guys, I decided to go ahead and start the Better to See You With by the Cross Stitch Studio. And this is a full coverage piece. It's going to be quite large, and I'm stitching it on 22 count Hardinger. You know, guys, I'm always trying to get a good, what do you call it? Screenshot? No. Okay, I can't remember what you call it, but cute, right? So, I, didn't get, well, you know how full coverage pieces go. It's not a lot, but it's a start. It's a start. And if you can see, I did my usual nonsense of, you know, I finished that whole first 10 by 10 block, and then I carried the threads over, which has a tendency to get me lost. So I thought, well, before I get too lost, let me at least mark off this block, because I do know that I probably need to grid this at some point in time, which is a task in itself. But I am so excited to have this started. So yeah, I'm excited that I finally got to start on that. So I also have some whips. I worked on Fright Night by Fat Quarter Shop, which was part of their Stitchtober Stitch Along. It's a 5-part mystery stitch along, and I can now that the stitch along is over, I can now show you the full picture of what it's going to look like when it's done. And here it is. I think it's absolutely beautiful. I love it. And I can't wait to be done with it, guys. I can't wait. So let me show you how far I got. I actually did complete part 1. I am so horrible at stitch-alongs, but I keep trying. I keep trying. So let me show you my progress on that. I've got part 1 complete. And I am proud of myself that I did complete part 1, because it is so pretty. Will you look at that little spider? So adorable. So adorable. And I think that I've decided that I don't like spiders. I don't like bats, like, at all in real life. But stitching them and making them, I love. That's sort of gonna be my Halloween decor from now on. It's gotta involve spiders and bats, and I'm gonna be really happy about that. And I am stitching this on 14 count hazy gray Ada from Fabric Flare. So cute. And as you can see, the spider web is not complete, and I do believe, as I look at the picture, that it's because it's cut off by the haunted house. So here's a picture of it again. So cute, right? So I'm happy about that. Glad I got that first part done. And I'm going to put this in my rotation so that when I do stitch on it next, I'll be stitching on it for at least a full day. At the very least. So let's sit that back there. Now, I also got some stitching done on what I call This House is a Mess, although that's not what it's called at all. And it's by Alaton Embroidery on Etsy, and this is what it's going to look like when it's done. And I am stitching this on 14 count black Ada. And I'm going to show you my progress. Let me get a board. I know I have my board here. Nope, maybe not. Okay, I'll put it behind this paper. This paper behind it. So here we are, and I believe that the last time I shared it with you guys, I was finished with the yellow flower. And so I started on the purple. And I honestly would have been finished with this purple flower if, well, I was having a discussion with my daughter at the time that I was stitching, which proves to me that I'm not good at that either. I'm not good at talking and stitching at the same time. So that's going to reduce the probability of me doing a stitch with me. But I stitched and stitched on this while we were talking, and then when she left the room, I noticed that I made a mistake and I had to frog the whole thing. So I basically stitched and frogged and stitched, and that was the end of that. So, but that's my progress. And then, of course, I did get some time in on Pandemic. And as soon as I get this situated, I can show that to you guys. And I think I made a bit of progress on it. Here is what it's going to look like when it's done. A lot of stitching. A lot of stitching. But I am loving every stitch that I put into this project. And here it is. Beautiful. Now, when I showed it to you last time, I had only started this bird. This is going to be, this is the plume, the plumage on the bird's head. And so I got some more of that done. I know that I finished this bit over here, and I got some more stitching done in here. And I still love the way my self-made variegation is going on this. So I'm enjoying it. I'm still hoping, wishing, and praying for a page finish at least. Can I at least finish a page so that I can feel like I'm making some real progress on this? Of course, so many people have finished their Pandemic already. But, you know, I'm sure they don't have, like, a ton of whips, like so many of us do. So there's my pandemic. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and move into haul. And I'm gonna start with some items that I received from Fat Quarter Shop, so that I can share those with you guys. And one of the things they sent was this really cute Prim Star enamel needle minder. Is that cute or what? It is so sturdy and substantial. Look at the back of it. I'm pretty sure that this is gonna wind up in a giveaway for you guys. All right, hold on one second, guys. So, they also, Backwater Shop also sent me the Stitchy Floss Biddies Floss Drops. These are so cute. They are kind of a sturdy plastic, and you can either choose to wrap your floss around it, or you can hang your floss from one of the holes, and then there's another hole for your floss ring. And I am looking forward to giving these a try. They've got cute little pictures on them. There are several different ones. So these are really cute, and they're available on the Fat Quarter Shop website right now, and I have a link below to the Fat Quarter Shop. Now also I have, wait till you guys see this. This is the Bonnie and Camille Quilt B Tote Bag. Alright, and it is inspired by the quilting book Quilt B. Alright, but let me show you this bag. This bag is incredible. It's really big, it's really roomy, and I can see all kinds of projects being able to fit in here. They will be so well accommodated. Look at this, guys. This is fantastic. Will you look at this bag? Look, I've got so much sun. I love it. This bag is, look, it's got these handles, which are a really good length. And on the inside is this color blue, and it's got a zipper pocket right here. Gosh, guys, I love this bag. This bag is so huge. Now, I have not quite yet decided whether I'm going to keep this bag or not. So, never know. I might be giving it away. We'll see what happens, right? So, what else do I have? I also, some of you, most of you probably know that I have been on a quest to collect all of the cross stitch Christmas books in a series. There are 25 books. They have been publishing this book for 25 years. It is Better Homes and Gardens. I'm kind of looking at it on the site now because the main company is actually Craftways, but it's been published and put out by Better Homes and Gardens. And this one actually doesn't say Better Homes and Gardens, so that's interesting. But here it is. This is the 2007 publication. And it is a cross-stitch Christmas Season of Joy. Guys, I love these books so much. I have been stitching out of books for most of the time that I've been stitching. It's only recently that I've started stitching from individual charts. So this collection means a lot to me. So I'm going to show you guys a couple of things that are inside that have me pretty excited. And the first one is this Santa. I think that's a very good stitch of Santa. Please forgive the yelling in the background. You know, lockdown, homeschooling, everybody's home. Look at Santa. But the thing that I am overjoyed about is that this book actually gives me a color conversion so that I can stitch this as an African American Santa, and I love it because, you know, representation matters. And I normally don't stitch people for that reason, but I'm trying to. One of the things on my list of things to tackle is color conversions, so that I don't feel so limited by what is necessarily available to us. And I also thought that this was cute. This stocking, I've never stitched a stocking before, but this is giving me some great ideas for stockings. I love that stocking. I love it so much. And then on the next page is a true blue Christmas. Well, that's part of the stocking as well. But this is these little tiny ornaments. So if you have a tiny Christmas tree, you could definitely stitch these for that tree. I love it. I love it. So I'm really happy. I'm still going. I'm still searching for 2008. I think now I need 2008 through 2012, because I believe I have 2013. So that collection continues. And I also love sharing with you when I find free downloads. And you know, on the last video, I was talking to you guys about how I've been playing Among Us, and when I'm lucky enough, I get to play with my grandchildren. And I was able to find a free Among Us chart, guys. And so Maya's excited. She wants to stitch this as well, which absolutely, you know, is possible. They give you all of the different colors of the crewmates. And it was funny because I was talking to one of my grandsons, and I was telling him that the only thing that I don't really like about the game is that it's like really short. And he says, well, Grandma, you have to choose the games that have more than one imposter, and that makes it go longer. So I was really happy about that. I'm like, okay, good. That's what I'm going to do from now on. So I am really excited about this chart, guys. I am so excited about it. So I think me and Maya will be stitching these up, probably on perforated plastic. I think that's what I prefer, and I think it'll be a little bit easier for her to do as well. So are you guys ready for the giveaway winner? As I've already mentioned, what you had to do to enter that giveaway was to tell me your favorite Etsy shop. And so I will post the winner here. Congratulations, Lynn M. And Lynn's favorite Etsy shop is Homespun Sampler. And I definitely took a look at that shop, and I can see why it's her favorite shop. So Lynn, why don't you go ahead and shoot me an email at designmorris1@gmail.com. Let me know, tell me what your mailing address is, and tell me what it is you want to receive from Homespun Sampler. And guys, if I can keep it together and get my life together, I plan to leave links for you below in the description box to all of the Etsy shops that people chose. I also want to apologize to Denise and Deb, who won the last giveaway that I ran. Your items are sitting on my dining table. I have not yet mailed them out. I will be doing that in the next couple of days. Please forgive me. And for that reason, I will not be starting a new giveaway today. Let me get my life together before I do that, all right? So, I want to tell you guys, I want to give a shout out to my friend, Niecy Lynn. Niecy Lynn, here on YouTube. I don't think Niecy Lynn watches my videos, but I sure watch hers. Can I do anything about this sun, I wonder? I don't know. Niecy Lynn, let me just suffice it to say, first of all, she is a great stitcher. She's a great finisher. She does teach some tips and techniques. And she's funny as can be. Funny as can be. I can so relate to everything Niecy Lynn is saying. I believe she uploaded a video today, and I can't wait to watch it. So I'm going to leave a link to Niecy Lynn's channel in the description box below. Guys, go give her a look. It's a great time. Her videos are just a good time. And she's in Texas and has a very deep Texas accent, to the point where she calls acorns, which is what I call them, she says acorns. I love her to death. You guys, go check her out. Go check her out. Because if you know, you're missing it. I'm also going to insert here a finish. Deb Eng contacted me and let me know that she has finished her Halloween Quaker and was more than happy for me to share it with you guys. So, Deb, thank you so much for sharing that with me. I think it's absolutely beautiful work, and we should always celebrate stitching and particularly celebrate our finishes. So, I'm going to insert some pictures of Deb's finished Halloween Quaker here. Now, what do I have coming up, guys? Well, I gotta clean my house. Oh wait, you're not here to hear about that. Okay. I told you guys that I think I'm really interested in stitching some bunnies because of the fact that we talk about going down the rabbit hole so much. So I need sort of a token bunny somewhere in my life. And I was going through some of my old books in my stash, and I came across this book by Leisure Arts, and it's called Something for Every Season. I hope you guys can see that. I know the sun is not really cooperating. It's pretty, but it's not cooperating. So this is Something for Every Season, and here's the back. And I've had this for quite some time. There are 56 designs in here, and I haven't stitched one thing. But I definitely want to stitch this I'm trying to cover up the other page because it's a chart. It is called Hide and Seek Bunnies. How cute are they? I think I need these bunnies in my life, y'all. I need these bunnies in my life. And then I also came across, when looking for something else, I came across this cute bunny. Let me see. What would be the best way to show it to you guys? It was a free design that I got. I don't know, because it's been so long. I've had it for so long, guys. But let me try to show it to you like this. This little bunny here. Isn't he cute? And as you can see, the model is actually stitched on a baby's jumper. But I like it a lot. I need these bunnies in my life. So I had to figure out, I had to take a minute to figure out, okay, so with everything that you have going on in stitching, excuse me one moment. Sorry guys, I had to grab a drink of water. I had a little tickle going on in my throat. Let's see, what was I talking about? Oh, how I'm going to tackle this new bunny thing. But before I tell you that, I want to also show you another chart that I've decided to go ahead and stitch. And it is a Mary Engelbreit chart. And the reason that I want to go ahead and stitch this is because I was scrolling through, it was probably Pinterest I was scrolling through. And I happened to see her print of this. And I said, well, I have that chart. So I pulled it out and looked at it really well to see if it was something that I wanted to stitch. And I've decided that I do. And so it's in this Mary Engelbreit cross stitch book. And it is called Naturally Yours. And as you can see here, it's finished as a pillow, which I doubt that I'm going to be finishing it as a pillow. But you never know, I might decide to do that. I think it's so pretty though. Do you like that? And it says the goal in life is living in agreement with nature. And they also show a different framed piece, which is taken from the main pillow piece, which I may do instead. I haven't decided which way I want to stitch it yet, but one of these is definitely going to get stitched. Now, I seem to remember, and this is another reason why, you know, tracking your progress and keeping abreast of what it is you're stitching and keeping notes and keeping journals. That's why this is really, really important, because I remember stitching this birdhouse, guys. I remember stitching this, so I'm wondering, did I stitch this whole thing? I don't remember stitching the whole thing, but I do remember stitching this birdhouse at some point in time. So it would be good if I had some type of note somewhere to refer back to. I don't have the piece because, as I've told you, over the past years that I've been stitching, everything that I have stitched, I've either given away or sold. So I'm going to go ahead and stitch that. So now how am I going to fit all of this into the way I have myself situated now? Well, that is where this wonderful binder is going to come in handy. Because as I showed you before, I have printed out most of my downloads and I have them in this binder. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and photocopy at least the photograph from the books that I just showed you, and I'm going to insert those into this binder, because I'm also using this binder as a quick way to say, you know, when it's time for a new start, well, what do I want to start next? So I have it all here in this binder, and I'm going to, therefore, I'm going to go ahead and print out at least the cover pages of all of the rest of the downloads that I have on the computer, so that I can have everything in one place, and I won't have to search all over to figure out what I'm gonna start next when I decide I wanted to start. So that's how I'm going to tackle that, and that's what I have coming up, and that's all I have for you today. I want to thank you guys for allowing me to spend some time with you today. And I'm going to leave you with some words of inspiration in the sun. Guys, again, when I give you words of inspiration, I really hope that you take a moment to think about them and let them sink in. Stop creating competitions that don't exist. That's my words for you this week, guys. So if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and hit the like button. Thank you so much for sharing my videos. If you have not yet subscribed, go ahead and do so right now. Press the subscribe button. And don't forget to hit the bell so you can be notified each and every time I upload a new video. Guys, now more than ever, remember love. See you next time, guys. Happy stitching.